Soon it should start. Let's see when it actually says. I think we're going. I think we're live. I could be wrong. We'll wait. We are live. All right. What's up, everybody? Thanks for checking out Sunday Morning Comics. I'm Justin. This is Exilestate Comics. That's a lot to say at the beginning. Thanks everybody for who was already here in the chat. I really appreciate that. ComicallyFlawed, JLS. Holger Peterson's here. How's it in Germany, brother? How is it going over there in Germany? Count Von Strange the Fourth. Sweet. No, it wasn't. I didn't click the button. Let's get the razor, Brady. Brazen knife. Because we got a package to open. This is our eBay, or no. This is an Instagram. Like my first purchase on Instagram from someone I didn't know. Or you could also phrase that as the first thing that I spent money on Instagram and got a return on. Because I've entered raffles and haven't won any of those. So how's it going, everybody? How's your weekend going? And we got this from ComicallyFlawed. So, very excited to open that. Haven't opened that yet. I unpacked the other one or just unopened it just to see like what the packing was. So, what's up, Jason Smith? How's it going, man? How is it going on Sunday morning? I didn't get an alert from... because I'm on that. Just making sure alerts when it happened. Happened. So, it was a pretty okay week in comics, I would say. What was it? Did anybody have like a favorite book? Or was it just the Batman book that everybody was like talking about? Is it really gonna happen? Are they gonna go through with it? If you read the book without spoiling exactly what happened, which I'm sure everybody knows, the lead up to Batman doing that may not have been like the way you lead up to doing that. Whatever. Oh, sweet. Good job. Working out early in the morning. That's the way to do it. Oh. Was the story good? Did you read it? Was Darth Vader good? Yeah, that 1 in 50, man. I will ask what my shop charges for it. Because I know they have it. I'm sure that they didn't run out of that one. Yes, there was zero action in that issue. It was all just talk or flashback stuff. It was... But he wasn't ever happy going toward that. There was no point where he was like, yeah, you know. And I know that's not what we're going to see in Batman. But something. What's up, Nerdivision? How is it going? How's it going? Man. Okay. I want to go ahead and open this one from the Instagram people. Just so I can get that one out of the way. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll do that now. And then, because I had 2 packages though, we're not doing the X-Men thing that we normally do. I didn't get any X-Men books this week. Or any back issue X-Men. So we could continue our quest to find out where the X-Men went wrong. But what I'm going to do with that is, it was also probably time to give Second Charles, where I pick up all these back issues for $1. It was probably time to give them a break. So, also, as I'm talking about books and money and stuff like that, everybody remember tonight, this is Sunday the 11th, right? So if you're watching this after it's live, Sunday the 11th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Strictly Comics. I'll put a link in the description below after this goes not live. Strictly Comics, Edwin is going to be doing a live auction over on his channel. There's a ton of good books, and he starts them off pretty cheap. So, as long as Ramiro Gomez doesn't buy everything, you might have a shot at a cheap book. What's up, Jay? How's it going? Philly Superman. Everybody check out Jay on his channel and over at Comic Frontline, of course. William Harris. It says X-Men equals lousy writing. Oh, man. I can't argue. It's got its peaks and valleys, man, like every other series. What went wrong is the price jumped to $4. Yeah, but I'm saying before that, stuff went wrong. Stuff went wrong. So 6 Central Time? I'm pretty sure, everybody, that it's 7 Eastern. I'm pretty sure that's what Edwin said. You can go over to his channel later and check out his last haul video, or his last video that he put up of him, and that was him showing off like some of the books that he's going to be selling tonight and talking about maybe their starting prices. Yes, Jason. So that would be 6 p.m. your time. So, like I said, I opened it and I didn't hit a dog. That's the best way to do it. Did I cut this? Let's just go ahead and cut it. NLC Productions, what's going on, brother? How's it going this morning? Good old Sunday morning comics. There's nothing better than just talking about comics in the morning, right? It's a good way to start the day. Jason's already worked out. Jay probably already went to church. Like, people are active on Sundays, man. It used to be a day where you could just kind of chill around, right? But no, now there's stuff to do. Stuff to do. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate that. Jay gave you all the time zones. So no matter where you are, you know what time that sucker's starting. Alright, so this was actually packaged pretty well. I mean, I can't fault the guy. In between two thick cardboard pieces. Kind of get a dig with that. So, that was cool. Alright. Let's see. Indeed, I can't buy nothing. Yeah, man, that's cool. You can still watch and support and say, man, that book is cool. I wish I could get it. Because it's mostly what I'm going to be saying. There are a few that I would like to get. Oh, that's just a backboard. Whew. Okay. I was getting worried there. Alright, so we got painter's tape and 2 backboards also now. So that's cool. 2 thick cardboards, 2 backboards. That works. It seems to have kept the book safe. Ish. Where did it come from? Let's look. I should have looked earlier. California. Alright, so all the way across the country. And it made it here. Slowly, we cut this without cutting books. Right? Because the painter's tape is right on this book here. Good night. Okay, having difficulty, sorry. Ramiro's here! Jason, yep, just got home from church. Now it's Sunday morning comics time. That's right, sir. That is right. If I can open this bloody package here. Okay, got it. Oh man, nothing like opening things live, right? Nothing like opening things live. Alright, that's gone. Actually, I have a dog underneath me snoring. It's pretty funny that they're able to sleep through me talking. Let's see. Oh no, the auction was canceled. Man, that stinks. That stinks. Always went first. Okay, William Harris, yes, you bring up a super good point, man. We lost Adam West. That is a massive loss. Like, think about that. When you heard about that yesterday, how did you feel? Like, I was honestly sad. Like, Adam West is, he's always been Batman. He's always been in something. You can always hear his voice, you know? So it's going to be strange going forward to hear, fewer and fewer new projects that have him attached to them and things like that. So, all the best to his family. And it's a big loss for us all. He was in everything. And other than him playing Batman, I think my favorite voiceover work that he did was as the Grey Ghost in Batman the Animated Series. That was like one of my favorite episodes. I love that episode, man. Even when I watched it, like when it was new, when I was watching it for the first time it came on TV or whatever, I don't think if I really realized like that first time that it was Adam West that was the Grey Ghost voice. I was a kid, so I don't know if I was really thinking about that. But it fits so well. Like, that was such a great casting job by them to put him in that role. I think that was amazing. Amazing. Let's scroll back up just a little bit. See if I missed anything. Ramiro. No. Let's see. Just did online church. Yep, my church does online also. It's pretty cool. I wonder if that hurts their attendance though. I don't think it really has, but for me, it's just like, well, I can just watch it, which is nice because I've moved further away from my church. So, let's see. Keep going. We're gonna show you these books here in just a second. A minute, maybe. Kinda, but if you're part of... Yeah, I'm kinda Nerd Vision. Talking about the action being canceled. Alright. Okay. So, books from the Instagram seller, right? And I think actually it was Jesse. So, JLS gave me the heads up about this auction. Or this person selling some books. Because this one wasn't an auction or raffle or anything like that. This was just somebody boom, here's a book. I want X for it. Claim it in the comments. Those are the easiest ones to get. So I wish you'd let me know. If you let me know a few hours earlier, Jesse, I could have got the one in better shape. But whatever, it's okay. I'm not mad at you. No, I know. Okay, let's see what we're saying here. Ramiro bought everything already and it's already canceled. That's why, yeah. William Harris said he's trying to finish his collection of Batman 66s. Have a feeling they might be harder to find now. Maybe. I don't know how well that one was actually selling, realistically. It always seemed like my shop had some, so it may not be that hard if you want to just go ahead and pound the pavement and get those out of the way. You'd probably be buying them at cover price, I would think, at this point. Oh no, yeah, Comically Flawed, take some bets on what this book would be. There might be a clue somewhere. I don't know. There might be a clue. So, I got one book, but the dude was really cool. I said, if you have any more of this one or whatever, let me know. I'd buy those. And the other auction for that book actually the other sale for the better grade book went through, so I didn't get it, but that's fine. He said, I'll throw in some extra books. I was like, that's cool. No, no big deal. He sent me Silver Surfer 23, which is glary, super glare. What is going on with my glare here? So, man, maybe it's the windows down? I don't know. Sorry about the glare. We'll figure it out here in a minute. So, Silver Surfer 23. I now have 3 or 4 issues of this run of Silver Surfer that I never had before. Let's see. No, Ramiro, that's not fair. What books? You have to tell us. If you're already buying books on the side, you can tell us what they are, because we won't have a way to get them. We'll just bash on you for buying them. Let's see. William Harris is in Toronto. Man, we are crazy international on Sunday Morning Comics. Apocalypse Comics hit me up earlier. He can't be here today. He's out with family. So that's awesome. That's our UK man. We got Holger over in Germany. Man, we got William Harrison up in Ontario. Man, it's crazy. Is that what you said? Yeah, Toronto. Sorry, Toronto. So man, international Sunday Morning Comics. That's super cool. Okay, This is also not the book that I bought. But, and I think I have it. I think I have this first issue, or maybe I don't. Maybe I need this one. It's a 3-issue run. This Secret Invasion Thor. I really think I have this one. So if I do, then this book will go into the giveaway pile for the 100th episode of the new Comic Book Day haul. That's coming up in like 3 episodes. So remember that. There is a giveaway in that sucker. So that'll be fun. Man, I may hit like 400 subs by then too. It's not talking about that, but that would be cool, right? It would be cool. Let's see. Okay, it is a well-selling book. Okay, I figured it was probably, realistically, I mean, it seemed like people, I wasn't reading it, but probably could. What, Jason? Why, a joker on eBay from Canada wanted to bid on a pop I had on eBay, and it clearly said pick up only. Well, some people just don't read the thing. It could have been, anybody from anywhere. They just didn't read it. I knew it was another Thor. There was a Thor in there. Yeah. I hate when I read the print. Yeah, it is always cool, like especially for a low dollar one, because the book I got here, this book that we haven't shown yet, it's a low dollar book. It's a reader copy. This is not like a 9.8 or 9. No. I mean, maybe after some work on it, this book would be in higher shape, but it's okay. But yes, it's very awesome that anybody just throws an extra book, so that's really cool. Especially he padded this book with the other two, so I'm cool with that too. Alright, so you ready? Let's see what we're saying. NLC's like, Justin's gonna get all the Thors on the auction. Probably not. I think he's gonna have like 4 or 5 lots of Thor books, and if I bid up on all of them, then he better give me a package deal. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no telling how high some of those might go. There's no telling. I know they're going to start lowish, but we know how that can go. Yes, NLC is correct. It is more or less a reader copy of the Mighty Thor 337, first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. I don't know. I like Beta Ray Bill. He's very cool. So that poster actually predates the book by like 2 months, a month. Very, very cool. So it is definitely, we'll take it out as a reader copy. Might as well. And this was from comic.store. Is that what? Oh, crap. Let me look that dude up while I'm looking at this. Because I don't want to say it wrong. I want to give him his props because he sent me a good book. I don't want to, anyway. What is his name? That.comicstore on Instagram. Okay? All lowercase. That.comicstore is the user account. It's like a circle with some swasts, or it's like almost like the Eye of Agamotto type stuff, and it says That Comic Store in the very bottom. You can barely see that. So check him out, definitely. He's always got it seemed like realistically he's had some really good books for sale for cheap. And just I'm seeing if he's got anything for sale right now. Maybe not. I don't know. Alright, so he randomly sells stuff. But this Thor 337, it's definitely been rolled here. You can feel the indentation along the spine, like pretty crazy. I'm sure you can see that. Right? There's staining up here. It's rolled, like I said. On this staple, there are little rips. There's a rip down here that I just found with my finger that I'm not showing you very well. Can you see it? Yeah, it's right there. So, whatever, man. This is just awesome to have for me because I have other copies of this book that I don't want to pull out of their bag. But this one, I can just wave around, play with it, and it's no big deal. And later I can press it if I want and make it look a little bit better, but it's my reader copy that I got for $4. $4, everybody. Cannot beat that for $4. If it was in better shape for $4, that would beat it. But I'm very happy with it. Let's see. Man, let's see. Let's scroll back up. Scroll back up. See what's going on. Yep. Thanks, Romero. Appreciate that. Jason's looking for the Infinity War. Missing issue number 5. So the second one, there was Gauntlet War and Crusade. I think those were the 3. Cool. That book should be pretty easy to find, realistically, I think. Yep. Alright, I'll take it. Yeah, that was pretty much what I saw. JLS sent that to me and or like tagged me in there. And I saw it and I was like, claim. Let me tap claim real quick. Let me get this book for $4. When did Beta Ray Bill give Thor his hammer? Are you talking about an unworthy Thor when he offered Thor his hammer? But Thor didn't take Stormbreaker. So you should have read the next issue. Nerdivision? Or is that what you're talking about? It would compress it all out. I know. But I got the better... I want to keep this one as a reader. That's what I'm saying. It's like this is... I'm happy to have a $4 copy of this book because I've seen some in worse shape and people still ask like $30 for it. I'm like, you're crazy. Alex, the comic hoarder. What's going on, man? Good morning. How's it going? Did we make it down to the bottom? I think we did. Nope. We scrolled up too far. Oh no, Hoker! I gotta read your I haven't read your comment, man. That's the one you left this morning. I haven't read it yet. I will read it. You got another Beta Ray Bill? That's your book? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm just happy. Like I said. So my next step with the 337s would be a graded 337. And now, here are my options with a graded 337. I could buy one off of eBay. You know, a significantly high grade. I would definitely want a 9.4 or above of a 337 if I'm getting it slabbed, right? If I'm buying it. I could also, at that point, up the game and get a signed, slabbed 337. This is an option. Okay? Option 3, I've got some 337s. I could choose the best one out of that and send it off and get it slabbed. What do you think? It would probably go to get pressed first, trust me. I got, you know, that's a book that I want to have that book slabbed, you know? I want the highest grade possible. Again, I could always slab one of mine, sell it, and then buy a higher one. You never know. Well, except that rip. Jason Smith says he has 1,914 comics for sale. Jeez. That's a lot, guys. Mm-hmm. They're still out there, man. Don't worry, Comically Flawed. Don't worry. We'll find you a 337. I look for them and they just kind of gravitate toward me. Thanks, Jesse. I really appreciate that. Let's go down here. It's moving. Read faster. I saw someone this past week named Dr. Frank Miller. That's crazy. Hey, I got my Frank Miller slab back there. That Daredevil 174. It's pretty much worth exactly what I looked at. What it's worth. I looked it up and crap. That was crazy. I looked up like values of books last night. Somebody let me use their account to look up a couple books, and man, it is just crazy what people sell books for versus what they're worth. Sometimes it's close, sometimes it's way off. So really nuts. Let's see. I'm not sure what y'all talking about. Crawfish about. I missed that. Oh, okay. Jason Smith in Louisiana. Slow back down. Flawed said a slab 9.8s are pricey. 9.6s look like they might be a sweet spot if you buy it already slabbed. Oh, no. That would be super cool if there were like somebody, what would that be worth? That would be definitely a 1-of-1 if there was still somebody had a comic from 1914. Do I have 2 Venom Pops? Oh, no. I have 1 Venom Pop that's actually somewhere. I don't know where Venom is. Venom's somewhere. But those 2 back by the Spider-Man, those are just a black suit Spider-Man exclusive, and then the same one, but it's the glow-in-the-dark Walgreens exclusive. Whatever. So 2 different of those. I do have, like I said, I do have a Venom one, but I just have one of the Venoms. Apparently Miller isn't done with Dark Knight stuff. Jay, you said this in the comment. I read that comment, brother. I hope you're wrong. I hope he just doesn't get around to it. I think a trilogy of it's fine. This one ended so that there could totally be more. Like, easily they could continue from the end of that one. From the end of Dark Knight 3. So, yeah. Romero said he's not surprised. I'm not surprised either. I'd heard that also. I've heard that Dark Knight 4 would be just Miller without any co-writing help. So, we'll see. I think it depends on sales. If DC... I mean, of course DC is going to want to run it. Just because. One more Dark Knight issue. Yep, it ended this week. We got our last one this week, Holger. So, I won't spoil it. I don't think I spoiled it. But, yeah, it's finally finished. Finally finished. It feels like that book was coming out forever. Put our Thor back here. Thor. Put the other 2 up there. They're fine. Looking on eBay, the 337 9.8s are way over GP8. Yeah. Jason's missed out. Have a good one, Jason. Yeah. Same, Jesse. Yeah. I think they should stop too, Jay. I really think they should stop. There is no point. Oh, no. No! I'm not going to look at that. I'm not going to look and see what that you sent me there, man. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, is it going to be a shorter one? Could he just do a graphic novel? If he's going to do Dark Knight 4, this would... And I know this wouldn't, from a sales point, maybe this wouldn't be... a marketing standpoint. Wouldn't that be better to just do it in a trade? Do it in a trade. It's done. Here it is. I think that would be way better. I feel that's the best way to read The Dark Knight. I guess that's because that's how I started reading The Dark Knight. Was in trade. So I just feel like that book is or should be a graphic novel. That's just me. Yeah, I don't know if he should retire. I mean, if he wants to write, then he can write. That's fine. But 2 years for one book, like Jay said, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Yes, I also would think that because other people may pick up this one first. And the way the first Dark Knight ended is, yes, you could continue stories from there, but it was a complete self-contained story. There was no need for Dark Knight 2. And if you've read Dark Knight 2, you understand why there was no need for Dark Knight 2. Ugh. That book was rough. It should have stopped at 1, but I know it was a money grab or, a political issue or social issue wanted to be addressed, and they changed that book at some point in the middle anyway, talking about Dark Knight 2. So, it is what it is. True, that's the thing, Romero, is now they can do a ton of different covers and things like that. What just happened? Weird things are happening. Now we're good. Let's see. Scroll down here. Yeah. It's all money, man. It's all money. They're definitely going to split it up. There was no way that Frank Miller title written Batman blah is going to come out as anything but single issues. Yeah. Yes, Romero, it was really bad. It was really, really bad. Oh, no. I'm not going to look at that, man. It keeps popping back up. Something's going on. Okay, let's open this package from Comically Flawed. Shall we? I think we shall. I have no idea what's in this, man. We've talked a lot, so I have no clue. This is a super awesome random act of kindness from Mr. Comically Flawed. If you're not subscribed to his channel, well, you're just not with the cool kids, so you should go ahead and do that. We're just making a pile of packing stuff in the box, in the bottom maybe. Oh, sweet. Even put the address here just in case the package came off. Very smart, very smart. So this is in one of those like super cool mailer thingies. If you're just shipping some books, man, this is the way to do it. Where can we buy these? Does anybody know where we can just like buy a bundle of these online? Anybody? Anybody? Bundle of these? What are they called? Like the diamond mailers or something like that? Yeah. Agreed. Agreed, Jay. Yeah, it is really sad when they kind of go downhill. Or it wasn't even like his book for the thing. So, opening the package. Singing songs as we open packages. Oh, I'm so nervous. Jesse, Gemini comic supplies. Gemini. All right, everybody. So here's how this looks. Right. So it's this. If you haven't seen these, we're just going to give a quick tour of this Gemini comic supplies. Boom! Comically Flawed threw up a link. We're not sponsored by them, but if you want to keep your books safe and things like that, these actually work pretty well. I've received a number of books in these. But so flap over, closes, tape it shut, and then you got the interior flappage with the books in there, right? So you got wraparound double protection for your comics. So yeah, I do a lot of the same thing. Like I use boxes and bubble tape and bags. Like I use a whole bunch of stuff to kind of keep books. But I kind of I kind of like these. If I start shipping like more books or something like that, then I definitely want to buy a whole bunch of these. Okay, so this actually closes long ways. Razor knife fun. And we got our awesome painter's tape. Painter's tape is the best because it won't actually stick to anything and it's easy to pull off. And I just can't cut it. Apparently. Yeah, I reuse them too. I've never bought any, but that's what I'm saying. Now we know where we can go get them. Gemini Comic Supplies, we can get these mailers. Now, I mean, you may want to check with your shop. They may buy them. You never know. You can ask your shop if they have something like this. They may not, but it's worth asking. This one's perfect condition. This one will be saved and reused. Books. Books, books, books. We're going to take our tape off. We're going to take our tape off. Oh, man. What's up, Jose? How's it going, man? I like that most recent video you did. I watched it. It was nice. It allowed me to do something I didn't want to pay for. Taking off the tape. It's a new single that's coming out next week. Taking off the tape. Jesse, that's funny. He reuses the boxes too, but he says, in order for that to happen, I have to keep buying books online. Very good point, sir. Very good point. Okay, opening the blue bag. It's a blue bag. It says nothing on it. What is in here? What is that? I don't even know. We're just gonna pull. Okay, are they together? They're back. Nope. All right. So they're all different things. So we're just opening this and we're gonna see them together, I guess. Come on, bag. All right. We were caught on a corner. Okay, it's the back of a book. What? 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 What is this? Wait. What? Put these over here. What is this? What is this? Oh, the Ballad of Beta Ray Bill. Right? It's a trade, right? Look at this. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. And there's a card. There's a card. Open the package. This is super awesome. Look at this. 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 Is it two cards? No, it's one card with two sides. Yeah, it's one card with two sides. Okay. Power Blast. I don't know what that means. And it's 94 Flair. That is awesome. Super awesome. Thank you, Adam. Thank you so much, man. I haven't even looked at anything else. I'm just like blown away. What is this? Ballad of Beta Ray Bill. Oh, it's story time, boys and girls. Sit back and get your popcorn. It's story time. Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Oh, it even smells old. That is such a cool cover there with Sith and Beta Ray Bill. That is so cool. And Scuttlebutt. The ship. Scuttlebutt. It's a wraparound cover. So cool. So cool, man. Oh, I'm so pumped about this. Thank you so much. I'll put it back in a minute. I just want to keep it out. This is so awesome. Put that right there. Put that right there too. Alright. Let's see. $1, that's not bad. Oh, William Harris, have a good one, man. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by and checking us out, brother. Even smells old. Jay, it does. Okay, and he sent us some more books here. So, I'm really scared to look at these because, man, I don't even know what you could have possibly sent me. It even smells old. Because it was true, man. And it does. You know how these, like, older printed books, like, how they have that smell to them, right? Oh, this is so cool. This was printed, I guess in 90, or in 89. So, was when this was collected and printed. Oh, so cool. So cool. Let me show you something cool. Oh yeah, Beta Ray Bill goes back to Asgard. And he's standing before Odin up here. So cool, man. Great story. Great story. He goes downhill from there. I doubt it, brother. I doubt it. Spawn 220. Holy junk. Look at this, dude. This is the Youngblood swipe of a Spawn 220. That's so funny that you sent me a Spawn book, dude. That's so funny that you sent me a Spawn book. Oh, man. But this cover is awesome. I love this Youngblood swipe. Like, I was really into the one that came out when Image did its anniversary covers. And this is awesome, man. This is a great looking book. So very, very cool. McFarlane doing the swipe of Youngblood with all these different Spawn characters. That's amazing. That is super cool, man. Thank you so much. He probably won't show the rest. I'm showing him. What? A 1 in 10 Greg Land variant. Thor number 1? Thor number 5? What? That is awesome, man. Thank you so much. That is super cool. I want to get all these books slabbed. They're so nice. Of course, they're also in Mylar, which makes books look so pretty. So pretty. Thank you so much, man. This is a good looking cover here. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Here we go. We're continuing. What? I don't have this one. Superior Spider-Man 25. We're both kind of working on our Superior Spider-Man runs, so hopefully you have this one also. This is an awesome Ramos cover. Humberto Ramos. So cool. That's awesome. It's like Superior Venom. Right? Wouldn't that be Superior Venom? The Superior Venom. Oh, sweet. The Chrome. The Super Chrome. Brigade number 2. I think this is Brigade Volume 2, number 1. Or number 2? I don't remember. Maybe. Blood Brothers Part 3. I think it has to be because of I don't remember if the storyline crossed the miniseries or not. With Brigade and Bloodstrike. But it was about Cabot and Bloodstone. Wasn't that his name? Bloodstone? Were the main characters. They're brothers. And then Cabot actually becomes Bloodstrike. So, there's some Image Comics history for you, everybody. This is super awesome, though. You cannot beat these old covers. Especially, this one is in amazing shape. I don't see anything wrong with this book, brother. Thank you so much, Comically Flawed. Thank you so much. This was an amazing act of kindness that you sent me here, man. This is so good. So very, very cool. Amazing, amazing books, man. Good night. That Spawn is sick. That is a sick cover. That is a sick cover, everybody. Go get this book. If you can find this book, go get it. That is awesome. Let me move the razor knife away. And of course, this Beta Ray build trade, which now basically, I don't want to hurt this one at all. This is in such good shape for the age and everything. So nice. I want to put this back in the bag and maybe put it in the shelf or put it in a box. And then I'll just keep reading my reader copies of the story. And man, we're going to have to find someplace cool to put this card. Gotta love our Thor cards, right? Thor. That was not Thor's theme song. Sorry. Let's see. Awesome. Superior is a run I have to put together too eventually. Yeah, Jesse. I've got 1 and 2, and then a whole bunch of different ones, you know? So I got 1 and 2 out of the way though. So those are normally the harder ones to get. I know there are a ton of variants later on, but that one looked like it was cover A, I'm pretty sure. So very, very cool cover though. Like I said, I'm just happy to get some of those because trying to fill that run in. Let's see. And it's like a really crazy, like, Superior Venom cover. Do you think Beta Ray Bill will make a cameo in Ragnarok? Let's think on that one for a second. Do I think Beta Ray Bill will show up in Ragnarok? There's a chance. And here's why. Because maybe somebody directing the movie saw the animated movie. And I think Beta Ray Bill was on in the animated version of Planet Hulk or whatever. Wasn't Beta Ray Bill in that? So, I mean, there's a possibility he could show up. There's also a possibility that he could show up in, like, Guardians 3 or something like that. So, I would not... I don't know. In the next phase, he could show up. Eventually, they might as well show it. I think it'd be a really good idea if they did. But do I think he's going to be in Ragnarok? I doubt it. I would be super surprised and super happy if he does show up, but I doubt it. Oh, comics and stuff. This is from Comically Flawed. Adam sent me these awesome, awesome books to check out and now have in my awesome collection. Or they have made my collection more awesome. If it was not awesome, it's beginning to be awesome now. Yes. I know, I think I've read most of the Superior Spider-Man. I just don't have them all. Yep, Volume 2. Yeah, dude, that chrome is sick. And it's such a nice, like, for that book to be in that nice a condition for its age, it to be an image book, like, that's nuts. So thank you so much, man. All those books are awesome. Thank you so much for sending me those, man. You do not have to do that, but I so appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, crap. Comically Flawed said, finish the sensational Marvel Knight Spider-Man, but still have some work to do on Superior. That Marvel Knight Spider-Man, like, some of those covers were sick. I don't know about the story. I haven't read it or really heard anything about it, but saw some of the covers in some of your videos, man. Those are nice. NLC said, if you have Howard the Duck in Guardians, then Beta Ray Bill has to at least make a brief cameo. Right? And there's a possibility, like, remember, was it Guardians 1? When they were in the collector ship and everything? Like, you know, people were trying to point out that maybe Beta Ray Bill was in there, or maybe it was at the end of Thor 2, the post-credit scene, that Beta Ray Bill was in one of the collector's tanks. But I don't think so. Possible, but I don't know. You can look that up. Like, look that up. People will circle it and zoom in, and maybe it's Beta Ray Bill, maybe it's not. You don't know. Yeah, Ramiro says he thinks he's going to show up in the end credits. Jesse said Jesse said he's going to show up in Jessica Jones. Might as well. He and Jessica Jones would probably get along. Hit people first, figure it out later. I have a hammer. She's like, I have whiskey. Much more extremely awesomer. Like, right? Extreme awesomeness. Dude, that Thor cover's sick. I'm still pumped about that. That is sick. Very cool. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Let's see what we're saying here. Yep. Okay. So, man, I'm blown away, man. These covers are nuts. That Spot 220 that's insane. I don't even know who these characters really are. Are they just like different spawns through time? Or does Spawn have like a team at that time? Or was this just McFarlane saying, I'm going to draw Team Spawn? The 220th exciting issue. All generations of heroes. I like that you have one that would be like the typical like Liefeld Spawn. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Flawed said he gives him a 50-50 shot. He's in Ragnarok. That would be really cool as a way for like them to get off of Skara, maybe, as Bill shows up and is like, hey, what do y'all want to go? Because Bill's got a ship. Or should. Yeah, Jessica Jones is way out there. Well, next year. So not too far out there. Luke Cage 2. I hope it intensifies the pacing. Luke Cage 1 is good, but it was a very, very slow burn. You had to be committed to watch that. Otherwise, you could be like, nah. Cameo would be awesome. Cameo would be awesome. And he needs to become super popular, and everybody wants to buy his action figure. Everybody wants his... that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. I move all my packing material. My new recyclable packing material. Cannot beat that. You cannot beat that. Alright, so... What else was the... I still dig this, though. I got this week. If you haven't watched my haul, the Daredevil Mary Jane variant. Super awesome. Really, really like that one. That was probably my favorite cover that I picked up this week. I may have to redo that top 10 modern covers video before I put it up. Let's see. Jay said he's still waiting for the good second half of Luke Cage season 1. Yeah, it was just I think it was just the pacing of the story. Like they could have done that story, like that all the episodes could have been condensed into half the season, and then they could have done something else with the second half. I totally agree that story arc felt like a first half of a season. Maybe not a whole overarching season storyline. He'll show up in the invisible jet. Oh wait, wrong universe. Oh, they've already had like Gal Gadot. Like who was it? Like Katie Couric or somebody interviewed her earlier last week or something. Was like that was one of the questions she got off of Twitter or something. Was like, who would win, Wonder Woman or Thor? What you gonna say? Yeah, she didn't go nuts to like it didn't seem like she was programmed by DC to like go nuts and be like, oh, of course Wonder Woman. I mean, she said Wonder Woman, of course, but it was funny. Oh, I think we got half of his story in Jessica Jones. Yeah, true. I just rewatched Jessica Jones like a couple weeks ago. It was actually... I mean, I liked it the first time. I think I liked it a little bit better the second time. I was able to wade through some of the stuff that was going on. I'll see. Jose's gonna get all the bent up stuff so he can... But Jose can make it nice. He can make it nice. So you send him whatever. He'll make it nice. Man. What's we got going on here? Nothing. I'm super pumped about this auction later, though. I don't know what I'm going to get. Or if I actually win anything, you know. But those Thors, he's got some good Thors. He's got a ton of books, man, that he's selling. I can't think of any off the top of my head. There's some Batmans, some like lowish number of Batmans. He's gonna have a lot more like Silver Age books in this auction, so depends on what you're looking for. He's got some modern stuff too, as far as some variants. I don't know if anything's slabbed, but he tries to keep the auction like none of the books are valued at like 100 books. 100 books. How much is this book worth? 100 books. What does that mean? 100 cover prices? $1 each book? That's what we need. We need a new rating system based on book numbers. Let's see. Flawed said he just turned Netflix back on, so I have a chance catching up on the Marvel shows. Nice. I don't know where he stopped, but I think you can just watch each. The seasons don't really overlap too much, other than Claire's character, or the Night Nurse character, Rosario Dawson's character. She's the only one that really crosses over. So, but yeah, you might as well go ahead and get caught up because Defenders comes out in August. So less than, like right at 2 months, less than 2 months, somewhere in there. Defenders will be out. And you might as well be caught up on all those stories. You can kill them before then, no problem. No problem. Should have been one villain for season 1. Yeah, I mean that was a twist. I didn't see that coming. Because you thought the villain was going to be one person, and then no. Flawed said, I know what I want in the auction, but I'm not saying anything because Ramiro will buy them. Ramiro's the auction bandit. He is, man. Got to keep it on the lowish on the auction. Seems like people like to ask to see big keys, but then nobody wants to fork over the cash. Yeah, I've seen some that are like that. So it seems like the first one Edwin did actually went pretty smoothly, and there were only a few books that I can remember that he like kind of moved to the side, and I don't think sold, or might have sold after. Is Homecoming going to be another origin story? If so, I'll be pissed. I'm saying that they're going to throw that in there. They're going to give us the flashback. But it's not going to be a whole origin story since it's going to pick up after Civil War. You know? So he's already Spider-Man. He's been Spider-Man. So it's just doing that kind of thing. But I would not be surprised in the least if we get a flashback to at least him getting bit and first learning about his powers. But I don't think that part's going to take... I wouldn't say that they're going to dedicate more than like 15 minutes of the movie to that. You know, at the most. I think they'd be dumb to. Because we all know the origin. We've heard it a billion times. We've seen it played out many different times. Whether it be animated or live action. Or in print, you know. Where can we see the auction preview? Over on Strictly Comics channel. His video from last weekend, I think it was last Saturday or last Sunday, if you check it out, he shows like a good portion of the books that he's going to be selling, or are going to be part of the auction trying to sell. So you can check that out. Oh yeah, he throws things on Instagram too. Fat Osborne. Yeah, true. So, some books, man. Some Uncanny X-Men. Man, there's a lot of books. I'm going to try not to be just a spectator. But it's really hard on those auctions. You want to get everything you can. Like, ooh, that's a good price. Ooh, that's a good price. But it's really fun. Even if you're not bidding, it is awesome to be in the chat and just like see like the bids go. Because some of those books, man, some of those last time it was like, you know, they were starting at like $5, say $5. So it was 5, 6, 7. It was just people boom, 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 boom. You know, it was pretty fun. It was a good time. It was a good time. So I didn't actually have like a major topic this week. If there's any questions anybody wants to ask, or if anybody has a topic that they want to kind of talk about, we'll stay on here for maybe a little bit longer and just see what anybody else has to say. We'll kind of do that. Does he do it on YouTube or Facebook? Alex the Comic Quarter. He does it. It's going to be live on YouTube here at 7 Eastern. This Homecoming, Spider-Man gets his powers from a radioactive hickey from Gwen Stacy. True story. Oh man, that would not surprise me that they would change it. Oh man, do you know how many like Spider-Man fans would flip out if that was the case? If that was what they were really gonna do? Oh crap! The internet, the rage hate from the internet would be unstoppable. People would pick it. People would go to Marvel and pick it. If they changed his origin like that, I would pick it. Why do people get key issues signed instead of ruining other books? I'm with you. I don't know. Value. They think, oh, I got the first appearance of this character signed by the creator, by the artist of that book, whatever. It's value. So, if you... I don't know. I don't want to single out everybody that does it. But for me, when I get a book signed, the books I've taken to get signed may not have been like key, maybe just because I don't have those keys or something like that, maybe. But I took a book that actually I really liked from that writer, from that artist, whatever. It may not have been a first issue, it may not have been a key appearance, but it may be the first book of theirs I read, or the book of theirs that I first picked up a series on, something like that, you know. So that's me getting something signed. I have the first Stormwatch 0 through 5 of the original series signed. Why? Because I'm the only person in the world who would want those. So I mean, it's up to everybody. But no, I'm the same way. Like, I don't know if I would want. I don't know. I would like to have a signed 337 First Appearance Bay Ray Bill, but I wouldn't like go out of my way to do it. I wouldn't, if I didn't have other copies. That would not be my only. That would not be my single copy of that book. Would just be a signed one. I wouldn't do that. It seems like if people are getting key issues signed, though, it seems like a lot of that is just for value play in hopes that they can then sell it at some point. That would be my opinion. Romero's going to miss the first half of the auction. Sweet. I'm going to tell Edwin to put all the good books there. Romero's not going to be here. Put up the good books first. No, we're not doing one. We don't use the metric system. I mean, we do for most things. We just don't for miles, gallons. But you can buy half liters. So we use it on some things. And depending upon what you drive, if you want to work on your car, everything's going to be in metric. So we do. Why do they put flotation devices on planes? Why not just parachutes? They could. I think they don't put whole parachutes on the plane because the stress of the parachute opening would probably rip the airframe apart. Because planes are not super strong. That is lightweight, very not strong metal. I'm guessing that's the point. If a plane was in like a free fall or something and they opened a parachute, I'm pretty sure it would rip off whatever section that parachute was attached to. I could be wrong. I'm sure there's a way they could do it, but And I don't know about the flotation devices. That's stupid. That's only if you're going to, like, skim across water and hopefully, like, land that way. If you're plunging down at the water, a flotation device ain't going to help you at all. It's going to bust, too. It's going to bust. I like your topics, though. I like where your head's at, man. NLC Production says he has issue 1 of Stormwatch. Which one? There are several different series. But issue 1 is good. That's the one I have slabbed. Somewhere. There it is. Right? Yep. My slab Stormwatch number 1. So nice. So pretty. It's a 9.4. It's a PGX. Because if you want an early 90s image book that's slabbed, look on eBay. A lot of those are done by PGX for whatever reason, or those are the only people selling them if they have them, which is really strange. But I don't know. It's not in bad shape. So I'll take a 9.4 of a book that I got for, how much did I pay for that? $11 or something. Like shipping and everything, it was way less than 20 bucks. So I'll take it every time. Everyone should collect how they like. Yes. Or, yeah. Yep. Don't try to collect because you hear other people talking about books that are awesome. Maybe check out a book or two of that if you hear about it, you know? Like, that's what you want to do. Start small. Then you can go crazy. Start small. Then you can go crazy. Everyone should collect the same even if they hate it. Yes. Become slave to the system. You're only allowed to buy Marvel. No. I missed a whole bunch here, guys. Let's see. What? Ramiro picked up Spawn number 1 for $2. That's not fair. Yeah, it does me too. I'm like, I would take that. Now I can't get it because now the price is jacked up a ton more. Like I was looking at a book last night. A book last night that even in 9.8 condition should not be worth more than $30. Like that's maxed out. Nothing happened. That's just getting your money back, right? You slab this book. It's in great shape. You want to get your money back. But it's signed. So it's $100 bloody. And I'm like, no. Ramiro's got 4 copies of Spawn number 1. That's not fair, man. Not fair. Oh, flawed meant parachutes are the people. Because, man, people would flip out. They would not. You'd have, like, a small percentage of people. Or, here's a better idea. Ejection systems for the seats. So you just, like, eject, like, 10 rows at a time that are attached to each other. We're saving lives here, everybody. So the top blows off of the plane. You can just shoot everybody out. Just do that. I think that'll work. I have like 12 image books that are number one just because they are number 1. Most are from the 90s. Yeah, well, that's the thing about Image, and you know, especially now with how they do things, you're just constantly going to have Image number 1s coming out because there's always some new series starting, some other series just ended. That's just the way they kind of do it. Oh, wow. Jose used to work on airplanes, and he still has his airframe power plant license. Nice. Ramiro asks, do I have Brigade? Yes, I have. Now I have this awesome Chromium number 2 of the of the ongoing series of Brigade, which I think I had the regular cover of this. I don't think I ever had the Chromium. So, very cool. Shiny, shiny. Yeah, so I got that, and I've got several Brigades. I don't know if I have a full run of it, but I've got most of them, especially the early books anyway. Did I get the new Brigade #1? No. I don't think a new one's come out. There was a new Blood Strike last summer that went like 2 issues and then dropped off. I don't think I ever saw a third. But I haven't seen a Brigade #1 recently. I don't know. I know that Rob Liefeld talked about launching it, but I haven't seen it on any list. And I do the list, so I would see it. That's over at comicbook.com. I haven't mentioned that yet today. NLC Production says, I almost have a complete run of the new Teen Titans Tales of. Nice. That'd be a solid run to have. Ramiro, I'm going to try to find those Thor 337. Justin has too much. My turn. No, brother. They're all mine. They're all mine. Except one that's going to Flawed. Because he apparently needs one. We got to find him one. Ejection seat helicopters. They could do that. The ejection seats would have to shoot down, though. Man. If they made the whole plane out of black box stuff, the plane probably would not take off. It would weigh too much. Pretty soon Marvel is just going to reboot every issue, so every issue is the #1. That would be hilarious. And yes, that this month Spider-Man #1. Next month, Spider-Man #1. What? I just wouldn't even do the list anymore. Everything that's a #1, I'd be like, #1's come out. Oh, he's got from a whole bunch of Brigades for cheap. Yeah, they should be cheap. Super cheap. Super cheap. Because those are, what? 25 cent, 50 cent books at best. At best. That's sad. I really loved those books when they first came out, man. They were so good. Yeah, it was just something different. You know, it was all these like new heroes and these new teams. Everything was extreme. I've gotten a little off topic here. There's even chromium on the back. I had to open it. Yes. Merritt Michaels did the pencils. And Eric Stevenson did the script. Eric Stevenson, Norman Ragmud did the inks. But Eric Stevenson did a lot of writing back then. This is super awesome, man. I'm going to pull out all the Brigades. But I was just thinking, I still got to finish my Supreme run. Oh, I got to find more Supremes. Need to get those numbers out and actually see like where they're at. It's crazy. I got like image books everywhere over here. Yeah, old images, the stuff. Action Comics will be rebooting soon enough after they hit issue 1000. Yeah, they're going to go to, I mean, what? They've got 20 issues left. So, 40 weeks. We get one every other week. So another almost a year, 20 more issues, and yeah, they'll hit that. Man, can you imagine how many covers they're going to have for Detective 1000? Like, how big of a deal is that book going to be? Is anything actually going to happen in the story? Do they have it spaced out to where something's going to happen? Maybe, maybe not. It could just be a whole bunch of different Batman stories. It could be retellings of things. Who knows what Detective 1000 is going to be? Action. Detective and Action. We're talking about both. Because both of them are really close. Action is the one that's 20 issues away. Detective's still got like 40 issues or something. Yeah. Sorry. I got them mixed up because they're both close. But yes, Action's close. Detective's got more than a year, maybe 2. I mean, it is still a bi-weekly book, so we're getting 2 a month. So 1,000 variants for Action 1,000. I hope not. I hope not. I'm going to say there's going to be, on the list that week, like the original list I get before, like, because I cut out all the variants and stuff, and I just give you, like, the book, you know? I would bet money there's going to be 20 covers for that book. 20 on the list. Now, I'm not talking about... I'm not talking about, like, the one-offs and things like that, like the J. Scott Campbell variants that he does on his website and stuff. I'm talking about the actual, like, diamond or previews, what you can order. Probably going to be 20 covers. That's my guess. It's 20. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Ramiro says 10. So I could see that as a safe bet. Easily, I think they will definitely do 10 variant covers for that. I'm scared of what the ratios on some of those are going to be, though. I feel like they're going to have some of those, like those 2 books, like Action and Detective, once they hit 1,000. I would bet money that some of those are going to be some high ratio variants. There's probably going to be a 1 in 1,000 variant for Action 1,000 as a homage to Action 1. Yeah, dude, I could totally see that. I could totally see that. Hopefully they won't, though. Hopefully it'll stay like... If they're going to do a variant like that with somebody really cool as an artist, maybe that would stay way under. Action 1 in 1,000, yep. There's going to have to be a 1 in 1,000. Oh, no. Don't try. Gonna make it a hit list and collect them all. Man, don't try. Yeah. So, I think everybody's on the same page about the 1 in 1,000. There's definitely gonna be one. It would make sense if that one is the Action Comics 1 homage or cover swipe. But I think that hurts it because if you had that cover as like your 1 in 25 or your 1 in 50 as the swipe of the first issue ever, I think that would sell a lot more than your 1 in 1,000 that you may sell. Like I mean, how many of those are realistically going to sell across the country or the world? A handful. So we'll just see what they do. But yeah, exactly. All the store variants, things like that. There's no telling. ARS. What's ARS? Can't think of that. Cannot think what that is. Yeah. So that's what I was thinking. That's gonna be a crazy book, man. I'm super pumped for it. That's a milestone. X-Men are what? They had issue 600 not too long ago. Before all the current run stuff, before the end of the last run, actually. So the X-Men are Uncanny. They haven't had... Well, they had Uncanny up till it just finished, so... Uncanny's what, probably in like the 620s at this point, somewhere in there. Still a long way to go for them. If they would just rename a title back to that. Yeah. The regular cover will be a Superman on the cover reading copy of Action 1. That'd be cool. No, it'd be cooler if it was Batman reading Action 1 and then on Detective it could be Superman reading Detective. I'm sure that's going to be a variant. I think I just spoiled one for you. What if one? NLC what? What if one what? You got to tell us. We're on the edge of our seat. What if one what? What if one what? Patiently waiting. No? Okay. Man. Yeah. So that stack over there, though, see that stack of books by the slab? All those books are about to be for sale. Clearing room in some of the boxes, you know what I'm saying? Series that somebody else will enjoy, and I bought, and they're okay. It's just not what I wanted. Or they have value enough for me to let them go. They will have to make a ton more variants than Spider-Man 666. How many variants were there for that? Were there a lot? I don't know. I didn't get that one. It's evil. I mean... Oh yeah, thanks. Thanks, Jose. Appreciate that. Alright, that works wrong. Alright, everybody. Like I said, if nobody has any more questions or anything, we'll probably just go ahead and wrap this one up. Been going for a little over an hour now anyway. Still counting. Oh, still counting. There's still more. Oh, man. Are you trying... Is that a book that you're trying to get, Flawed? Like you're trying to get all the covers for that book? That'd be a cool one to get. I'm super digging this Spawn cover, man. Should just do... I was going to do a show at some point where I just bagged and boarded books. But I actually got all my books boarded except for this week somehow. So I've actually caught up. That's a huge success when you feel well, for me anyway, when you get all the books bagged and boarded. At that point, you really feel like, now I can organize things. Now it's the time to organize, but I haven't been able to do it. So. Whoa, no, but I'm up to 53 variants and still counting. What? That's crazy. Alright. We'll go ahead and wrap this one up, everybody. I appreciate everybody watching, taking the time out of your day to check us out. Like I said, tonight, Sunday, June 11th at 7 p.m., Strictly Comics having an auction. Everybody definitely check that out. You can find myself, Strictly Comics, sometimes Jose, Jesse, JLS Comics, and Boston Chris, Buckshot 33, over on JLS's channel on Tuesday night for Tuesday Night Comic Conversation. You can find Philly Superman. That's Jay. You can find him over on Comic Frontline live Tuesday night. Also, starting after us, they start 10 or 10:30 most of the time. So you got a full night of Tuesday night comics. Can't beat that. You can't beat that. See ya, Holger. See ya, Ramiro. See ya, Flawed. Thanks, man. JLS, we'll talk to you later, brother. What's coming up in previews? Batman Metal, or The Forge, all that stuff. That's what we're getting. That's what we're getting in previews. Yep, have a good one, everybody. Yeah, top 10 videos coming out. Modern books that I think I'm going to reshoot just because I have more books now that I want to put in there. And we'll see whatever. Yes, Tuesday nights are made for comic talk. They really are. It's the best night of the week. You can wrap up your comic week before the new comic week starts on Wednesday. So, alright, everybody, have a good one. I'll be back soon with some more stuff. And if you're over on Strictly Comics, I will definitely see you in the chat later tonight. So, have a good one, everybody.